doesn't matter because I know that 2 or 3 weeks from now I'll be doing something else if my body through more pain. I believe everything I try to do is kind of defined by excellence, but I don't think I ever reach excellence myself because I have my standards of my life are really high. So I don't think I ever reach it, but I try to every day.
We are back with retired Navy SEAL and elite endurance athlete David Goggins. David's new book, Can't Hurt Me, is already a bestseller. Congratulations on that. Awesome.
Now, how did you become an endurance athlete?
So I found this great foundation called the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, where 100% tuition goes to kids whose fathers died in special operations.
Right.
100% tuition, great foundation, okay. So I started to Google the hardest events in the world to raise money for it. I thought there'd be maybe a piting contest, maybe a hot digging contest, but that wasn't there. What pops up is this race called Badwater 135. Didn't know what it was.
Right.
And so I'm looking at it, 135-mile run through Death Valley in the summertime. I'm like,
holy heavens.
so
135-mile run.
Run to
Get through that valley in the summertime.
You have 48 hours to do it. But I didn't know that wasn't on the website. So I thought it was like a stage race, because I didn't know you can do that. I thought you would run like 15 miles, set up a barbecue, camp out, and then run a score. So I'm like, you know what, man? That's what I'm doing. So I called the race director up, Chris Costman, and I'm sitting there, I go, hey, Chris, how you doing? David Goggins. I give him my resume. He goes, have you run 100 miles? I'm like, in a calendar year? He goes, no. In 24 hours or less. I'm like,
Yes. In a day.
so I called him up on a Wednesday, and he said there's only 2 more races you can do to qualify for the Badwater. And you got to run 100 miles in 24 hours or less to qualify. I called him up on a Wednesday. He goes, well, you live in San Diego? I go, yeah. He goes, Saturday is a 100-mile race. I'm like, he goes, it's called the San Diego One Day, where you're going to run a 1-mile track for 24 hours to see how many miles you can get. If you get 100 miles in 24 hours, I will consider you, the key word there is consider you, I will consider you in the Badwater.
So it's still not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I go, and now, I know how to do math. So I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, it's like under a 15-minute mile. I can walk this. Dumbest decision I made in my entire life. So literally less than 4 days later, I'm out here on this 1-mile track, and I go to the store. I have a blue lawn chair, a Ritz Crackers, and Mileplex. And my wife at the time was crewing me. So I would see her every single mile, drink some Mileplex, get some Ritz Cracker.
It's like a fishbowl.
That's it. No water, no nothing. To cut to the chase, by mile 70, haven't gone to the bathroom. My nutrition's horrible. Once you sit down at mile 70,
You're done.
you're done.
You're done.
I wasn't in shape. I wasn't anything. I got there by sheer will. I sat down in that chair.
Jello.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom immediately. Couldn't make it to the bathroom. Went all over myself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Fun times.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So now I'm sitting there thinking I have 30 miles to go. So I give myself a way out. You're going to quit, but not yet. So as my mind calmed down a little bit, I said, let me go ahead and get some nutrition. I got to get, I can't stand up. My blood pressure's all messed up.
Right.
I get sodium, potassium. I get some real food. I get water. So I'm able to stand up. I'm like, man, if I can walk 1 mile after being almost dead, that'd be amazing. So I get up, I walk a mile. I'm like, my God, okay, I walked a mile.
I got this.
I can walk, maybe I walk 2 miles.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
So I said, look, I'm going to quit though. I have 20 more miles to go. And I kept this pattern going to mile 81. And at mile 81, my ex-wife looked at me and she said, pretty much, I'm not going to make the time because I was going so slow. This is when I realized that we are only digging into about 40% of our true capability.
Right. But you talk about in your
Yes,
book.
I talk about in great detail. I was able to run the last 20 miles at about a 10-minute mile, being in the worst shape of my life, literally the worst shape of my life. And at mile 81, I start running. And with my mind, body, and soul, and everything kind of connected, for the first time ever, I experienced a feeling of invincibility.
Right.
It was the correct, and I've never been able to go back there again. I've never been in that situation again.
Right.
I was like, oh my God. I have left my entire life at what I thought was 100%. Nowhere near. Now I'm digging into it.
Right.
So now I'm going off endorphins. I can't believe this. I'm going back to mile 70. So now I get done with that race. Called the race director up. I did 101 miles in 19 hours and 6 minutes. Called the race director up, and Chris Costman said to me, the whole idea of running 24 hours is to run 24 hours.
Right. Not to hit that
Yeah.
mile.
It was the happiest day of my entire life. And he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna let you in. I'm like, okay. He said about one more race I could do. Broken legs, jacked up. A month and a half later, this race called the Hurt 100. It's a trail race, the Hurt 100.
Hurt 100.
And the name sounds awful. And the name is true. It's a 100-mile race in Hawaii with 25,000 feet of climbing over 100 miles. And at the time, very few people ever completed it. But I was ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. I knew nothing about it.
Don't know you can't do something.
Didn't know I could do it.
Right.
So I go out there with compression tape on my, pretty much casting on my ankles because my feet are broken. And I literally, the cutoff was 36 hours. I did it in 33 hours, 100 miles. Got 9th place. Only a few people, finished. And I qualified for Badwater the day before it ended. And they selected the top 90 athletes in the world, and which I was not. But I got 5th the first year.
At Badwater.
At Badwater. Came back my second year, got 3rd. Went on to run 7,000 miles in 2007 to raise a lot of money for a Special Ops Warrior Foundation.
Amazing.
And that's kind of how it happened.
So cool. Ever since that epiphany on that race to qualify for Badwater, anytime you're doing an ultra marathon or whatever, do you still get to that point of that wall and you have to click back into your mindset and then right?
Yeah, where you had that I'm invincible moment. Like I got this.
Does it happen often?
You know what? I know now, so it doesn't happen often, but by that one incident, I now know that it's in me.
Did it happen on the plane ride with Kelly?
I challenged that.
I'm invincible. I'm invincible.
I'm sorry if I talked your head off.
No, you were amazing. I got a chance to learn a lot about you.
Right.
And you have a very interesting story also.
Wow.
So we did connect,
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service as well.
thank you.
Thank you. All right. David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me, is available now.